It's Monday, September 22nd. Good morning. I'm Dan Blakely with your Daily Kickstart from Barrie 360 into the last hours of summer, and it was a hot one.
We ended up in Barrie with 27 days where the temperature got above 30. We normally, for the entire year, would get 7 days, 7 or 8 days. So we had 27, and yet, Dan, there were a few of those days that got to 29.5, 29.9.
And says climatologist David Phillips, we had more days above 30 than Toronto, which he's never seen before. As for the fall, which checks in at 2:19 this afternoon, Phillips says it will be warmer than normal through to November. More on the fall forecast on this week's What Barrie's Talking About podcast, available now from streaming services and at Barrie360.com. Thousands of people were evacuated from northern Philippine villages and schools, and offices were closed today, as well as in neighboring Taiwan, as one of the strongest typhoons this year threatened to cause flooding and landslides on its way to southeast China. Super Typhoon Ragasa had sustained winds of 215 kilometers an hour with gusts up to 265. Canada's recognition of a Palestinian state making waves. Prime Minister Carney made the call Sunday ahead of the UN General Assembly. The UK and Australia followed suit. The neighbor of Canada slammed the move, calling it premature and based on empty promises. Canadians for Justice and Peace in the Middle East called it a real policy victory. Didn't take Premier Ford long to respond to a request from Mayor Alex Nuttall to visit Barrie and see for himself why the mayor declared a state of emergency in the city on September 9th to address homeless encampments. The Premier, Mayor, and other officials visited Milligan's Pond at the weekend, where an encampment is nestled among the trees and walking paths near Vesper Street. No word on what commitments, if any, the Premier made to the mayor. Blue Jays grabbed a win in KC, 8-5 the final, and punched their ticket to the playoffs. They're off today, then it's 3 games against the Red Sox. That's your morning kickstart for September 22nd. We're back again this evening. Until then, remember, the easiest way to organize your stuff is to get rid of most of it.